YouTube fam, what is up? Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a great weekend. Now, in this video, I'm going to call another seller, and let's see if we can lock this property on a contract. So this is raw, real seller. So my VA have already talked and qualified the seller. He's ready to get an offer on his property. And I have a VA that's, positioned as a purchase manager. Their job is to call back. But I said, hey, I'm going to go live on YouTube today. Send that lead over to me so I can call and see if we can get this property locked up in a contract over the phone. So you guys be able to listen in. It's almost like you're standing next to me and you'll be able to listen in to see how this is done. So if you enjoy this video and you're like, Khang, do more of these where I get on the phone and I just call seller, realtor, whatever it is, then boom, smash the thumbs up, comment down below with any question you got. And once again, if you enjoy this, it would mean the world to me if you guys can give this video a share. But let's rock and roll. And then if I don't know how long this phone call, I don't know how long this call is going to take. Typically, it's no longer than 30 minutes. And if we have time, I love to do a deal or no deal. And what that is I love to take your deal and I want to help you analyze it and let you know if it's deal, no deal, should you waste more time on it, what you should do with it to actually make it a deal, okay? So here we go. So I'm going to call this seller really quick. Hold on a second. So, okay, so that's the seller. Okay, seller number. Okay, so here's his first one. Are you guys able to still see my screen? There's two. Okay, so the top one is. Okay, let me put it on speaker here. Can you guys hear that? Can you hear that? And
your call has been forwarded.
Okay, he has another number, so I'm going to try to call that number. So this lead actually came in from one of our text blasts. So for those of you, if you never used text blast before, dude, it is the cheapest, the quickest way for you to get in front of the seller beside cold calling. And the link is in my description if you want to check out the company that I use, and their platform is amazing. So, okay, let me call it again. Let me call him again. He got two different number here. I'll have to check Angeline and see which number. So the seller's a truck driver. I have a lot of student that is truck driver, so he's always on the road, so it's a little bit hard to catch him, but we'll see. Okay.
Your call has been forwarded.
Okay, hold on a second. So let me call my VA to make sure which number. Hold on a second. Let me call Angeline really quick here.
Hi, Khang.
Hey, Angeline, what number? Hold on a second. Hold on. So the area code, the number I should call is the 253, right? That's the area code?
Yes,
okay. Hold on. So Angeline, you don't need to say the whole phone number. So just 253. Is that the one, or is it the 360?
360. There is a correct button.
Okay, got it.
Check button.
Got it. Okay. Sounds good, Angeline. I'll try to call him again. Hey, okay. Hey, Angeline, would you send him a text to let him know that I'm actually calling?
Okay, sure.
Okay, bye, Angeline.
And then also, Khang, there is another possible good lead. I just sent you the screenshot. I will just go to Zipline, send you that name of that seller.
Okay, sounds good. Okay, bye, Angeline.
Okay, bye.
Oh, Lord. Okay. All right, so this is the 36. Okay, so let me try to call him again. So let's see here. 401. Okay. So if you have a deal that you want me to help you analyze, then drop in the chat. not answering. I don't want to waste time. Yep, he's not answering.
Your call has.
All right, so I'm gonna wait for. All right, I'm gonna text. Hey, Angeline, when you send a text message to the seller, once he reply, please let me know so I can give him a call. Okay. All right, so I'll let my VA stay on top of that. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Since I don't want to waste time. So if you have a deal that you're looking at or you're working on, and you're like, you don't know if it's a deal or not a deal, or you need some advice, drop it in chat and let me know. Here's what I'm gonna do. Man, if we do a deal or no deal, we need to at least have someone that actually has a deal. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post a link into the chat. All right. If you have a deal that you want help, there you go. Boom. Click that link, turn on your camera, and then you'll be able to jump on live with me and I'll be able to help you out. But let me share with you guys how I analyze deals. In the meantime, while we're waiting for any one of you who has a deal. Oh, Lord, it's not looking good. Okay, hold on a second. Maybe I should just exit out. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry. Okay. Maybe I'll just start another one if we don't got any action on this one. We obviously don't have anything. Nobody has any deals, and I don't want to waste time. Okay, so Jeffrey bought a 19 acres in Apple Valley rural residential, can build one home per 5 acres. Do you suggest I do what I do with this? I know this might not be a wholesale deal. So Jeffrey, dude, listen to me, bro. So when you start out, bro, so let's talk about so this is vacant land. So you get 19 acres. All right, 19 acres. And then basically one house per 5. So which is its zone R5, right? One house for 5 acres. The thing with vacant land, man, you know, the thing with vacant land is that it does require a lot more work for you to actually wholesale the deal. So you need to figure out. So what you need to figure out is what are they selling for 19 acre for or the 5 acre for? That's what you need to know, bro. And if you can get that property locked up in a contract for 19 acre for the price of 5 acres. So let's just say that in the area, you know, 5 acres are selling for $100,000, right? And you get 19 acres that can be subdivided. So you end up getting what? Just 2, right? So you end up getting 2 partial 5 acres. Okay. So yes, you can wholesale vacant land. You just need to figure all this out. And typically when it comes to like vacant land, man, you have to tie it up for a pretty long time, like at least like a 90 days plus, because there's a lot more research that actually go into vacant land. They need to get like a wetland specialist out there. They need to do all kinds of study, making sure that 1, it can be subdivided. 2 is what is the zoning? Is it single family, multifamily? What is it? And then 3, they want to make sure that it is buildable. So there's just a lot more work involved in vacant land, unless you get it for super dirt cheap, right? So if you go on to the tax assessed value, let's just say the tax assessed value of the 19 acre is 100K, and you can get it down for like, dude, 40K or 30K, bro, then it's a no-brainer. But also, too, is the next thing I would do, bro, if I were you, is I would call some local realtor. And see if you can find someone that actually is an expert in land, and ask them how much is 19 acre goes for, or a 5 acre go for, right? Would sell for. So my whole thing is, dude, if you want to wholesale it, it's fine, right? It just takes you just need to lock it up for way longer. But if you're thinking about like actually buying it and going through the whole entire process, bro, dude, it's just going to suck up so much of your time, bro. So I wouldn't suggest that you buy it depending on where you're at financially. And what is your game plan, man? Like, what's your goal? So Jeffrey, that a question that you need to ask yourself, man. So if you can lock this thing up in wholesale and make 20K, 10K, then do it. But if you're talking about like, hey, Khang, you know, I don't have a whole lot of money, but I want to go through the process where I buy it and then I subdivide it. Dude, that's going to suck up a lot of cash and a lot of your time. Like, I wouldn't do that. How do you get access to the MOS without being a realtor? Easy, bro. Easy. We have another Khang. We have another good lead, Khang, from Friday. I wasn't able to see until listen to the okay. Okay, so I have another seller I'm gonna call. All right, Angeline, can you text that seller and let Wade and let him know that I'm gonna be calling him in about 5 minutes? Okay, so here's how you get access, bro, to the MLS without being an agent. So you gotta join your local RIA. So join your local RIA, man, or just any like Facebook group, right? That you can reach out and network and try to see if you can build some good relationship and trying to see how you can add value to them. Saying, hey, love to work together. You know, if you can give me access to the MLS, here's what I would do in return for you. So any leads that so you got to tell them, hey, you also spend a lot of money on marketing, right? But majority of these sellers are not, like, their price is not going to work for us. I can refer all of those over to you so you can list the property. And all I want is if you can give me access to the MLS, that'd be great. So that's how you can position yourself, right? So that way you're getting access to MLS by providing him or her with an exchange of the leads that doesn't work for you that you can refer over to them. That's number one. Option number two is you pay them, right? So typically as an agent, it costs them, I don't know, man, probably right around 600 plus per year, all right, to hang their license, just to have their license active. And if you're willing to take care of that, some of them that are starting out that are new, they're hungry, they want to build relationship, and maybe they don't have 600 bucks a year to pay for the license. You can offer to pay for the license in return to get access to the MLS. Those are your two options. And typically, if you find someone that are new, that are starting out, just got his or her license, that are hungry, and you build that relationship, it should work. Okay, so let me call a seller really quick here. God. Okay, so Angeline said she texted her already, so let me see here. Let me see here. I got another one I can call. Wade. Okay, here's Wade. Okay, let me call. Okay. Okay. One. All right, so this lead has already been filtered and qualified. This is me coming in with closing it. So hopefully we can make this happen. We'll see if he picks up the phone. Typically, I do leave a voicemail. Always leave a voicemail.
2 5.
Okay, I'll try call again. Nope. Nobody have any deals that they want to talk about, huh? We don't have enough people. Maybe I'll go on my Instagram live.
2.
Okay. We don't have enough people. This is sad. Too sad. Okay. So let me go on IG. Hold on a second and see if deal or no deal. Oh my goodness. Okay. And then maybe we can do it on this. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Instagram. Okay. Let's see if anybody has any deal on IG that we can actually work on, because we're 15 minutes in and we're basically just didn't talk about anything. I honestly don't feel like I have any value right now. So I am, it's not looking good. What up, Instagram family? So I'm actually live on YouTube right now, but I'm going to keep the live on Instagram open. I want to talk about it's a deal or no deal. So if you have any deals that you're looking at or you have under contract, but you haven't got it sold and you're confused, you're like, Khang, I don't know if this is a deal or this is not a deal. Comment in the chat, raise your hand. I love to bring you on live and let's analyze your deals. Like I'm going to help you analyze it. Typically, it shouldn't take me longer than like 5 minutes. Max is like 10 minutes. Like I can look at a deal and I can analyze it and let you know if it's a deal or no deal, like within less than 5 minutes. No one wants to get their leads taken away. Well, the thing is, dude, you don't have to give me the property address. Like I don't need to know the property address. I just need to know like how many bedroom, bathroom, square footage, right? What's the rehab? What's the ARV? What's the seller asking for? What are you trying to sell it for? And I'll be able to let you know if it's a deal or no deal. It's that simple. All right. So obviously, I don't want nobody deal to be taken away during this live. I remember when you used to have 500 views almost every. Yeah, dude. So my YouTube has been trash. So here's what happened with YouTube. And I don't know if it's happened to your guys' account or not. So I was getting at least 1,000 new subscribers a day, plus a day. That's when my username was Wholesale to Millions, right? So that's like my business name, right? Or my coaching side, right? Wholesale to Millions. That was the name of the channel since the beginning of the time that I launched my YouTube. But then recently, I shouldn't say recently, a year or 2 years ago, right? YouTube came out where they let you change your username so that way you get a check mark. But once you change it, you cannot rechange it. If you rechange it, the check mark will go away. Okay. So I was watching like Pineda video, one of my buddy, and I was watching Uncle G, and they said something about building a personal brand. So let me explain to you guys what happened to my YouTube account and why is it trash right now. When I say trash is that it's been 2 years and so YouTube will send you an email, tell you how many subscribers you have gained like every year. It's been 2 years. Every single time I get an email at the end of the year, I gain 0 subscribers. So what happened is that I'm losing hundreds of subscribers per day. I feel like I'm starting all over again with a new YouTube channel. So check this out. So before that, my channel, since the beginning of time, I started out naming my channel is Wholesale to Millions, right? Right? So that's why my coaching, WTM Academy, right? Wholesale to Million Academy. Follow me? Okay. So I was watching Uncle G, and he said about building a personal brand, and everybody has their name as a personal brand. So basically, this is you, okay? This is you, okay? This is your brand. That's what you build your channel out of. And anybody and everything else, like every business that you start has a different name, but it all comes to you. Because what happened is this is you, and you built a certain business. Later on, you can actually sell this business. You cannot sell you. You can't sell you, right? So you can sell your business. So that's why later on, I can sell my Wholesale to Million Academy and exit. So right now, I built multiple different business with different names. Like we got our skip tracing. We're about to launch. And later on, I can sell that and exit. But all of them comes down to me. So I decided, you know what? It makes a whole lot of sense, correct? So I changed my YouTube channel to Real King Khang, right? To King Khang, which is, all of my social media platform is under that name. And since the time that I changed that, boom, my thing just tanked, just tanked. Like I can show you right now, like I'm losing hundreds of subscribers every single day. I feel like I'm just starting all over again. But the one thing about me, dude, is I don't whine, I don't complain like a little bitch. I don't. Like I look at that, I recognize, I see what's going on, and I just keep pushing, man. I just keep pushing, right? So I just keep on pumping out content, provide value, and hopefully I can break through, dude, and then climb back up again. Because honestly, dude, I was going on such a good pace that my YouTube channel would have hit a million subscribers, or at least very close by now. But it's okay. I'm not worried about it, right? Like I see people that are so what happened is that there's a cycle. Oh, and my Instagram, Dude, my Instagram account, dude, would have been at 1 million followers right now. But let me tell you what happened. So I don't even know if I can say this on YouTube. I might get canceled. So I'm going to say it in a way where hopefully you guys will understand what I mean. Because I don't know what I can and cannot say anymore, man. Dude, I've been getting like destroyed left and right, bro. My TikTok account got banned. Took me a month to get my TikTok account back. You know why I got banned? It's because I go on there, and if I share with you a company that I use, but other people can do it. But when it comes to, I don't know, my account is very sensitive on TikTok. So if I were to share the company that I use or an affiliate company, whatever, boom, they'll flag that account and they'll take it down. And when I go live, I get super aggressive, right? I tell, hey, the reason why you're broke is because you're lazy and you don't want to put in the work, man. You all focus about, the get rich. That's why you end up being a little bitch working at a job. Boom. My life just gets shut down because they say that it's bullying. So I'm bullying, but then the people can bully me, right? So the 13-year-old or whoever it is that's watching me can bully me. But when I go on live and I just say how it is, man, right? Like, I just don't filter. What goes here, boom, will go there. Like, I just don't filter. Like, I don't see why you would need to filter. Because I was raised with tough love, man, right? Dude, when I get in trouble, dude, I get spanked, all right? Like, here's the thing in America. Like, I don't believe in the whole, like, oh, you're grounded, okay? So when they get in trouble, when they do something wrong, you ground them. So they get to go in their room and play video game for the next 24 hours? You think that's going to teach them something? Come on, man. Shit. Get out of here, bro. In my country, dude, my parents, they make sure that you know to never, ever do that again. I remember when I was a kid, when I did something wrong, my mom told me to go to the backyard and pick out a stick. And if I were to go there and be smart and try to pick out a little one, she whipped me with it. And if she breaks it, she said, I'm going to go get it. Oh, shit. Dude, like, they want to make sure that dude, that will imprint in you and it will scar you to never do it again. Man, like, there's a lot of things that I see. And once again, I don't know what I can and cannot talk about anymore, man. Like, people that are luring out there, breaking people and go into a store and robbing, and all these people, like, the government would do nothing. Dude, imagine if you catch one person that is doing that is going around and destroying the city. Catch one person, freaking go live and punish them live. Once again, I don't know what I can and cannot say. Like Lon and I talk about this in the car. Dude, punish them. You do that, boop, right? Bam. Live. Do you think all these people that are watching it is going to do that again? Shit, I dare you. You see that, man? Like, so there's another video that I post about Airbnb owner. Oh, this is a nightmare to any Airbnb owner. So the lady came in and then squad. She squatted in the house and you guys probably seen this all over social media. She squatted in the house and now she's demanding for the owner to pay her $100,000 for her to get out. Come on, man. Shit, bro. In my country, that lady would have been dragged out by her hair. Boom. In day one. And they would have just trashed all of her. Dude, man, we work hard for the things that we got. And these people come in and think that they can just go and just use so in Washington states, that's why when you buy stuff, you buy rental property, you got to make sure that the state is landlord friendly or not. Like in Washington state, dude, it's not a friendly landlord state. The renter has so much control. So they don't pay, they get to stay in the house. I can't do shit. I can't change the lock. I can't shut off the water. I can't shut off the electrical. I can't get people to go in there and get them out. Like, is this my house or is this their house? Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Shit, bro. I just don't understand. But anyways, so if you have any deals that you want me to talk, okay. So, talk about my Instagram account. So there was a time where we all went through the C19. You guys already know what I'm talking about, right? We all went through the whole C19. So Lon, anyways, we got a friend that actually sent us something and it helps cure the C19, in our opinion. So Lon wanted to share with everybody. So she posted on her account. Nothing happens to her Instagram account, but when it hits my Instagram account, because my Instagram account, dude, it was blowing up. Like on my story, I was getting, like per day, I was getting between 10,000 to 1,000 views per day. So average of 10,000 views on my IG story. So Lon took that and she made me post it on my, which I agree with Lon. I said, dude, let's post it. Like people need to know about this stuff. And literally within like an hour, bro, my Instagram, that violated community guideline, it shuts down. And from that day on, it's been like 2-3 years. My Instagram account has been trash. Like, to me, dude, I don't believe in buying followers. I don't believe in buying shout out. I believe in you just got to do it the slow, but the right way. You just got to put out content, provide value. People like your stuff, they'll follow you, right? So every account that I've started, dude, I've built my follower organically. I don't do shout out. I don't buy. I do none of that shit, dude. Like, okay, so do you want to make impact or do you just want to look good on social media by buying followers? Come on, man. Like any one of you that has an Instagram account, the worst thing you can do to your account is actually buy followers. Like when you buy followers, your account becomes trash. And I don't understand what all these influencers are thinking. Once again, are you an influencer or are you a fake? Right? You just buying people just to like, oh, for status? I'd rather have 1,000 real followers, people that actually like my content, where eventually we're going to do business together or they're going to buy something from me. Instead 100,000 of BS, of bullshit. Like, I just don't understand. Yeah, so from that day on, my Instagram account just trash. I remember when I made a post on Instagram, literally within 30 minutes, dude, I'll get like 3,000-4,000 likes. But now people will be like, hey, Khang, I haven't seen your content in a long time. Dude, I post 3 to 4 times a day, baby. So anyways, any deals you guys got? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. So any deals that you're working on right now that you need help analyzing? YouTube, Instagram, you guys got anything that we can work on? How many MLS deals did you, how many MLS wholesale deal you did before? Oh, dude, Lenny, good question, man. So when I first started my real estate career, this is back in 2012. And for those of you who've been like through the whole like real estate market crash back in 08, 09, 2012 is when things started to pick back up again, right? Buyers starting to get back in the market, but housing are still extremely cheap. So I was submitting offer, dude, every single day on the MLS. Like I was just making offer. So majority of mine deal actually came from the MLS and pocket listing. So for those of you who don't know what pocket listing is, like all these two ways are the free way. Cost you nothing, no money. So I would call and network with a bunch of realtors in my area. Like almost every realtor in my area know who I am. And they know me for, oh yeah, Khang buy very cheap. I don't care, dude. That's how I make my money. Khang buy very cheap. That's what they know me for. But they also know me for is that I get the shit done, right? I buy cheap, but the deal gets done and it gets closed. And that's what you want to build your reputation on, all right? Even though you're cheap, but you get shit done. Because if you don't, dude, if they send you a deal, you lock it up, especially when you work with a realtor. Like the word, dude, it will go out. It's a small world, man. It will get out. and your reputation will be ruined. Nobody will want to work with you. So when you work with an agent, you want to make sure that you can get that shit to the finish line. So I was doing a lot of networking. So I would have realtor, even till today, I built a relationship with about 3 agents that will send me pocket listing, which means before they list it on the MLS, they'll actually send it over to me. Okay, so I can make offer on the property before they list it. And pocket listing, guys, it's a gold mine. Majority of my pocket listing, my average is like 40K. I've never made anything less than 40,000 on a pocket listing deal. So there you go. So Jose said, how can I sell house just the structure, not the land, and get it moved? Okay, so Jose, you're talking about probably manufactured home or mobile home. You're probably talking about like a mobile home, correct? Okay, Instagram fam. So listen, we're doing a deal or no deal. Is there a deal that you're looking at right now or you're working on that you don't know if it's a deal or not a deal? Comment in the chat, and I'll love to bring you on live, and I'll help you out. How can I sell a house, just the structure, not the land, and get it moved? Dude, frame. So Jose, like this, your question doesn't even make sense, man. If it's a stick built, bro, the owner owns the land, unless it's a manufactured home, dude. If it's a manufactured home that sits on wheels, bro, that you can roll away, then yeah, sometimes the owner actually don't own the land. And typically those, dude, I don't deal with those. I typically deal with property that also sits on its own land as well. Any questions? Okay, so Instagram fam, you guys don't have any deal that I can talk about? Okay, hold on a second. So let me check my VA really quick here to see if the seller replies so we can call. Okay, well, since I got you guys on, Lenny, okay. Do you have to come out of pocket if doing MLS deal like inspection report, EMD, etc.? Lenny, you don't. Dude, so let me walk you guys through what an MLS deal look like, okay? Actually, this is a good topic because I've never talked about this. So let me walk you guys through an MLS deal. For those of you who don't know what an MLS is, it stands for multiple listing service, okay? So typically, let's just say the property listed for 100K, and then you're able to make an offer to the agent and put that thing under contract for 75K. So typically, when you deal with property that's on the MLS, here are some things that the agent is going to ask you. One, they're going to ask you probably for proof of funds, okay? And majority of you that are starting out, maybe you don't have $75,000 to show, but there are a company out there that can actually provide you with proof of funds letter. And the best one is to, connect with your buyer. This is where relationship comes in. Call your buyers, hit them up and say, hey, could you provide me with the proof of funds? I'm trying to get this property under contract. Once I get on a contract, I'd love to have you take a look at it, right? You're my priority. Okay, so this is where relationship comes in. So proof of funds. The next thing is you probably have to sign an MLS contract. And this is where a lot of you freak out. And let me give you a peace of mind. This is where a lot of you freak out because you're like, hey, Khang, I got to sign the MLS contract. I don't have the cash to buy. I'm really, really worried. What if I can't find a buyer? You have all this thing going in your head. Well, let me explain, my friend. Instagram, let me flip the camera around. Or IG family, are you guys cool if I keep the live on and continue this on YouTube? Or do you guys want to hop over to YouTube? So what would you like to do? Should I keep the IG live going? Or do you guys just want to jump on YouTube? Because this is very important. So you're going to sign the MLS contract with the realtor. And this is all you need, my friend. This is all you need. All right. I used to be, because the MLS contract, dude, there's like 40, 50 pages long. All right. 20, 30 pages long. Keep it live. Okay. There's so, what if I flip the camera around? Okay. I'll flip the camera around. Okay. So you can see it. Are you guys cool with that? Okay, let me clean this. Hold on a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. But honestly, in today's, I wouldn't waste time. I would not waste time trying to find deals on the MLS. So here's all you need. Now, I gotta give you guys a disclosure. I'm not giving you any legal advice. I'm just sharing with you what I did and what works for me. Okay. So what it is on the MLS, the realtor is going to expect you to sign a purchase and sale agreement using the MLS contract. So a lot of time they're not going to use your contract, okay? Either the contract that you get from me or anybody contract. If you need the contract, for those of you who's watching me live on Instagram, DM me or comment the word contract, I'll send you my copy. The contract that I've been using for the past 12 years to make millions of dollars, my friend. So all you need, my friend, is an inspection contingent. Okay, and typically the realtor will give you probably like 15 days max, 15 days inspection. So when you deal with property that are on the MLS, man, there's a lot of time frame, but you got to get things moving quick. So they're going to give you a 15 days inspection. So it doesn't matter what's in the contract. There's only two things that you want, my friend. One is that you want to make sure that the contract is assignable. So next to your name, right? Next to your name, the purchaser, just have the agent put "and" or "assign." The agent is some realtor will be like, well, you know what? My seller is not gonna like that. Well, you tell them we buy a lot of property. John, we buy a lot of property. All right. So a lot of time when we close on this, my partner and I will probably come up with a different LLC, or maybe my partner will come in and just buy it under his LLC. But as of right now, we don't know what we're going to do with it yet once we close on it. But we make sure that we set up an LLC, right? Or we put it into a name that we can actually close on it. That's how you explain it to them. But you buy a lot of property and you're just not sure which LLC that you're going to take title. And a lot of them will understand and tell them this is all because of tax purposes. And boom, most realtor will understand that. So as long as you have "and" or "assign" next to your name, that's number one, which means it will allow you to assign the deal to somebody else. If you don't have that, you can't assign it, my friend. Next is you need an inspection contingent. That's it. So if you got a 15 days inspection, you don't need to hire a home inspector. You could cancel the contract with any reason. Like, let's just say I got the property in a contract and the realtor name is John. I could call up John and say, John, I roll out of bed today, man. I don't feel good. I just want to cancel the contract. It could be as simple as that. But obviously you don't want to say that because obviously you don't want to ruin relationship and your reputation. But what I'm trying to tell you is that the reason could be anything. It could be like, hey, you know what? I drove by the property today. The grass is green. I thought it was blue. I want to cancel. It could be as stupid as that, man. It could be for any reason. And every realtor knows this, that when a property is under contract, doesn't mean it's going to close. There's still inspection time. So it's not a for sure thing. Make sense? Everybody make sense? Okay. So the next thing is let's talk about the EMD. Okay. For those of you who don't know what EMD is, it stands for earnest money deposit. Dude, I'm taking you guys to school today on a Monday. So for those of you who don't know what an EMD is, it's the earnest money deposit. Typically, when you deal with property that are on the MLS, they want 1% of the purchase price. So if it's $100,000, they expect you to put down at least 1% of it. So what is 1% of 100,000? Dude, I'm Asian, but I'm not good with math, man. So you need to put it, dude, I'm so bad. How can I not know? So if it's 100,000, they expect you to put $1,000 EMD down. And some of you probably don't have $1,000 bucks. So that's why when you deal with property that are listed, dude, there's just a lot of hoops you have to jump through. And especially in today's market, I don't think spending time trying to find property on the MLS is actually worth it. I'm not saying there's no deal. I'm just saying if you spend 10 hours into the MLS, it would have been better if you take that 10 hours and actually either do SMS or cold call. So for those of you who's watching me on Instagram, I've been holding back on this platform because they've been working amazing. So what we do right now is majority of my deal come from SMS, which is text blast, which means instead of having the seller call, instead of you calling the seller, what if they call you? What if you got 5,000 addresses, phone number, and you can just with one push of a button and send them all a generic text message and just wait for them to respond back to you. You can go on your day doing whatever it is that you do. This is so good for those of you who have a JO to B and actually don't have the time to call. I really don't have the time to like call. Dude, SMS. So if you're watching me on Instagram, DM me the word SMS and I'll send you who I use. They will give you a discount and they will take care of you. SMS. So if you're watching me on Instagram, DM me the word SMS. I'll send you who I use or just comment SMS. For those of you who's on YouTube, the link is in the description. Oh, man. But they are amazing, right? So my most recent deal that we closed, we made $30,000 come from SMS. Now I'm going to share with you exactly what I put in the text message. Like I'm going to go the full 9 yard for you. Are you ready for this? Instagram family, YouTube family, so smash that thumbs up. I'm going to go and take it to the next level. I'm going to share with you what we actually put on the text blast. It's very, very simple. A lot of you are making it complicated that's why when I explain things, dude, I'm a high school dropout. So when I explain things, I want to make sure that a 5-year-old can understand this. So here's what we put in our text message or text blast. Just simply say, you don't have to be formal. Hey, my name is Khang or King Kong, whatever your name is. Hey, my name is Khang. All right. I'm interested in making you a cash offer on your property. You don't even have to put the address. I'm interested in making you a cash offer on your property. No risk, no obligation. Okay? We buy as is, any condition, any situation. I'm scribbling now. Any situation, any condition, any situation. If you're interested, text me back or give me a call. That's it. The text can be as simple as that. Hey, my name's Khang. I'm interested in making you, even right here, you can put, I'm interested in making you a free, no risk, no obligation cash offer. We buy in any condition, any situation. If you're interested, text me back or give me a call. Once they text you back, right now, if you have a VA, so what we do is I have a VA that will jump on the phone. Let me flip. I can't see Instagram. Hold on a second. IG family, you guys like this? I hope you guys enjoy this. All right. So yes, comment the word SMS and I'll send you who we use. But basically, all my VAs. So now that's the lead manager, right? Their job is now to get on the phone with the seller, filter and qualify that lead. And if the seller say yes, then the next thing they do is they set the appointment. So that way my purchase manager can call back and then lock that property in a contract. There we go, baby. Whew, okay. You guys enjoying this? I hope you guys are getting a lot of value out of this. But the most important part that I want you guys to all to understand this. It's not what happened on this live that is going to change your life. I need all of you to understand this. It's not what happened on this live that is going to change your life, my friend. It's what you do after. What are you going to do after this life? Are you going to take action? Or are you going to sit around contemplating, thinking, and not doing shit? Because nothing works if you don't, my friend. I see a lot of you spending a boatload of money, man. Going to events, going to seminars, all kinds of shit. But you're not getting any results. You know why? Because a lot of time, my friend, it's all it is you already know what you need to do. Is you just need to be at home and lock in and focus and just take action. Going to event, networking with people. Like All of those are great, but I've seen so many of you have going from one to another, to another, to another, but you haven't done shit. So for me and Lon, like when we go to Mastermind, dude, all we need is one connections. Typically we go and we're like, hey, we want to find 3 pieces of information. After that, boom, we're done. Like, I'm just going to clock out. I'm done for the rest of the trip. I don't need to go to any more class. I don't need to learn anymore. Because, dude, sometimes you're overload. When you overload, guess what happened? Your brain, my friend, just shuts down. What's the point of going to every single class and sitting there and listening to everybody's presentation when you're like, oh my God, I got so much, like I don't even know where to start? That's your problem. Sometimes too much information is also a problem, my friend. So Lon and I typically, we look at our business, we're like, okay, what are we missing? Bam, I go there, I found my stuff, I'm done. Lon, call. Lon, what is it? Okay, no, I'm done. Bye. All right, Lon just called me, so I gotta bounce. I gotta bounce. So let me wrap this up. So a lot of you need to understand this. Once again, it's not what happened during this live. It's what you do after, my friend, and you gotta stay committed. That's it. You just gotta be willing to put in the W-O-R, the K, and stay committed. If you can commit with me for 1 full year, I promise you, your life, my friend, will change. If you're like, Khang, I got 1 year to give my life to you. I got 1 year. If you stay committed for 1 year and you're willing to put in the work, my friend, your life will change. That I can guarantee you. Can you give me 5 key tips to start? All right. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to end this live. Okay. Number 1, florist, here's what you need to do. Go to WTM class, or hold on a second. I'm going to give you 5 things you need to do right now. And I mean this. And I'm saying this not because I'm biased. Go to WTMbook.com. I want you to grab my book. If you have Kindle, you can download this for free. Now check this out. Here's what I cover in the book. Oh my gosh, I don't have time. So chapter 1, how to find motivated seller. Chapter 2, how to close your first virtual deals. Chapter 3, skip tracing. Chapter 4 is make an offer. Chapter 5, how to negotiate. I'll show you everything. Chapter 6, how to find the buyer. Chapter 7, how to get the title company. Chapter 8 is your mindset. Chapter 9 is how to scale and escape your wholesaling business. If you have Kindle, you can download it for free. All I want is if you can drop me a review on Amazon, it will mean the world to me. I make this book short, simple, and straight to the point. 43 pages where I cover everything that you need. Okay? Now, if you guys decided to get a hard copy, I just want you guys to understand that if you get a hard copy, all the profit is going to be donated to a charity. We already donate like around $4,000 already. So for me, it's not about making money off the book. I just want to be number 1 on Amazon. So that's number 1. Step number 2 is once you got the book, if you need a little bit more training, go to WTMclass.com. All right. It's a 15-minute video where I break down the training for you. Show you how to get into the game. All of these are free. Okay. Step number 3. Oh my gosh. I want you to join your local REIA. REIA. You join your local REIA. In every city, every state, there should be a Facebook group that you can join. Okay. Step number 4 is I want you to start networking. Okay. I want you to start get your feet wet. Put yourself out there. You have to, my friend. You cannot be a hermit crab. You cannot, oh my God, Khang, I can't talk to people. Dude, if you can't talk to people, bro, you're not going to make it in this world. Okay. I want you to network. And I challenge you, starting from today, I want you to go to 5 random strangers, and then start a conversation. And then they're going to ask you what you do. And I want you to go ahead and say, hey, my name is Khang. My buddy, my partner and I, we buy, fix, and flip property in the area. All right. And we buy for cash. That's kind of what we do for a living. I'm just curious. Do you know anybody that's looking to, get rid of their property? Boom. We also pay referral fee. So I want you to meet, I challenge you, 5 random people, strangers, start a conversation. And eventually the more you do this, my friend, you get out of your comfort zone, you get out of your box. Boom. And you're going to start feeling good about yourself, right? You'll be like, oh my God, there are nice people out there. People love to talk to me, blah, blah, blah. And it will help you when you also get on the phone. Okay, so that's step number 4. And step number 5, my friend, is here are the books that I want you to listen to. Because nothing, dude, your mind, a lot of you, your mindset is corrupted. This right here, my friend, needs to be changed. So I want you to read this book. Number 1 is Think and Grow Rich. Oh my God. Think and Grow Rich. That's number 1. The next one I want you to listen to is called Atomic, oh my God, Habits. I know I'm chicken scratch. Atomic Habits. Finally, last but not least, I want you to listen to Outwitting. Can someone type that in the chat? Outwitting the Devil. All of this, you can find all of these audiobook on YouTube. So when you're driving, instead of listening to a bunch of BS and bullshit stuff, I want you to plug one of these in and listen. And I promise you, if you can do that in the next 30 days, right here, my friend, will start to change. This will become so strong that you, my friend, will be able to conquer and go through anything, right, that you hit. You'll be able to push through all the obstacles and take it to the top. Anyways, that's all the time I got. Lewis, dude, I know you're on here, man, but that's all the time I got. I appreciate each and every single one that are here with me. And until next time, you guys take care and let's go get this money. Lewis, dude, I'll see you in Discord, dude, in the academy. Later, bro.